Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday. Baby, we rocking and rolling is what we are doing. Now, today is a back-to-back day, and then I added a session in to make it work for somebody. I want to say that I regret this decision, but we will see. I will report back. I told them the importance of them being on time, and we will see if they really and truly appreciate it. Oh shoot, I need to get gas. Oh, I got 60 miles. I just pray that I don't regret it. That's what I don't want to do. It was like we had maybe 5 or 6 conversations about the session, and then somebody booked my last slot for today, and I'm just like, bruh, mind you, graduation is next week. And I'm just like, okay, so I'm like, I know you want to do the session outside, but the only way that I can make it happen is if we do it in studio. He doesn't even want to take pictures, which is the other part of all of this, because what I don't have time for, because we're squeezing you in where I have no wiggle room, literally coming out of one session, going into the next one, is I don't have time to warm you up to doing all of this, and you're trying to do 3 outfits, like all of the things. So it's like I got to be on my P's and Q's. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm praying for the best. Mom ended up not going to my auntie's funeral because I knew she wanted to go. I definitely knew I wanted to go. I just knew I didn't work last weekend because of the leadership conference at church. And then today we have our church picnic. Y'all, here's the other thing. When you work on Saturdays and there are functions that happen on Saturdays, the amount of questions of like, oh, you're not dedicated to one thing is irritating. It's like, yes, I am dedicated to the church and I work Saturdays. And so I gave up my Saturday last week for a leadership training. And then this week it's the picnic. Yes, I want a fellowship and I need to make my money. And I'm like, it's almost like how they question you, try to make you feel guilty. And it's like, this is what I do. Like, yes, I understand. Same thing. Like 2 weeks from now, we have it's a funeral on Saturday and they want to stream. I don't have a backup for my position. Yes, somebody can press the button and watch to make sure everything runs. I'm not going to be able to call the program order and everything. But it's a Saturday and it's graduation Saturday. I'm just like, I feel bad for not being able to move stuff around, but this stuff is locked in. Anyway, so all of that is going on. Oh, but mom, I was like, mom could do the 3-hour trip by herself. She just did a 2-hour one solo, and I was like, I feel better about it. Well, we get on, she puts it in her GPS last night, and it was like taking her through the back roads. Well, mind you, we're on a flash flood warning right now. The water is just high everywhere. I always take interstate all the way down to Dad's hometown. I'm not sure what was happening on I-10 yesterday, but it was giving, it wouldn't even let me go that way. And I was like, something has to be going on. And I don't feel good about her doing the back roads. That's what I don't do. I haven't done back roads in at least 10 years. And so I'm just like, nah. And so finally she was like, she's not going to go. And although I feel better about her not doing this trip solo, it's still the thing of like, I wanted to be there. That's my auntie. Like all of the things. And so I was just like trying to make sure I checked in on mom to make sure she was good, because it's disappointing. We want to support the family. They came and supported us when Dad passed. Like, these are siblings, so I get it. So I felt my feelings. I got my cry out. And I was like, okay, cool. So that's that on that. It's also a day of busyness to keep your mind off of it. Yes, it's not ideal, but it is a distraction, nevertheless, from not being able to be with my people today as we celebrate my auntie's life. So that's that on that. My may I be real question for today is, may I say no? A reflection on boundaries. Baby, y'all already know. If you're new here, my name is Brittany. I'm a recovering people pleaser. It is what it is. Saying no was difficult for me. I often felt guilty when I had to say no, but I have been flexing my no muscle more and more, and it's gotten better. Doesn't mean that all of them are still easy, but I've learned that I matter too. And just like in yesterday's video, a person that's supposed to be in your life will respect your boundary. And so that's it on it. I have plenty of videos about boundaries. Type it in the search bar for my channel, and yeah, it'll pull up quite a few, because it's what I'm going through in my 30s. So that's that on that. Sometimes you do just have to say no. Like, I never did read. Did I? No, I never read Shonda Rhimes' The Yes Year, or The Best Yes, something of that nature. I never read that book, and I was about to read it last year, and it was like, not right now. Not right now. Work on your no before you instantly jump in with your yes, because baby, yes has been your word for so long, and so it's like, be patient. But I will pick it up one day. Just not right now, as I'm working on me and my boundary, and realizing that boundaries are necessary, and they're necessary in every place. Like, I think there are times when I try to like not put them at church, but yet it's necessary. Nevertheless, sometimes it feels like there are high expectations for serving in ministry, and it's like, but there's also a balance to it all. Oh no. Yeah, I do not like when younger kids are out solo. He couldn't be older than 7, but he's walking by himself. He's walking by himself. But yeah, it's just like, boundaries are necessary everywhere. I enjoyed one of the books that I read about the Lord setting the boundary in Genesis. Like, I'm telling you, you can have any of this minus this. That was nothing but a boundary. And I've never looked at it in that perspective. I'm like, it's just, you're looking at all these things that you can have, and it's tempting to have that one thing. It's tempting to want the one thing that they say you can't, and yet it was still a boundary. And then when you broke the boundary, it was consequences. I'm just like, I got you. I see what you're doing there, Lord. And so if we needed them back in the gap, I definitely need them now. So that is that on that. She in this car? I'll be looking at people's car to make sure, because I will pull up and be like, doing whatever, be like, oh, hey, you just watching me in the car. All right, so let's get this day started. Happy Saturday, y'all. Bye. My face says it all. My face says it all. It's me having to, I don't even know what the correct words are in this moment. It's me having to put on the face that all is well when you come late, when I already tell you that I'm squeezing you in, and then you come not dressed. And then it's, I'm not finna cry. I'm frustrated, but I'm not finna cry. If it was nothing but the grace of God that my next client was like, I don't know where I'm going, can I meet you at the studio? Yes. I said, hey, just let you know that as soon as I wrap this session up, I'll come out. He was like, we won't be there until 1. Bruh, if it wasn't for that, we would have had a whole different story. Whole different story. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Bruh. And this is only a lesson to myself. I don't care how much You have talked to the person. I don't care how much grace you are given. You don't respect my time. That's what it is. That's what it is. And I can't do it. And it's my fault because I accepted it. It is nobody's fault but my own. I got him following me when I need him to see that I got over too. Yep, come on, sir. He driving like my mama. I need you to stay closer. I feel like I should have ate a bigger breakfast. So like I was doing good. I hadn't had chips and I was like, I need something quick on the go. So it is what it is. Knock out this session outside, back to the studio, and then back to Benton, and then back to the studio. Give me strength, Lord. Did I grab a water? Oh, thank you, Jesus, I did. Baby, and just like that, you have a session that makes the whole day brighter. Like, the session was fun. The people were fun. Yes, I had to buck up at daddy and son to take the pictures. I mean, to smile, but they were all good troopers. And then you get that tip that make you cry and be like, I can't accept that. Bruh. And thank you. And thank you. Because it's those moments of, we just needed to update family pictures. And it was her birthday. So this was her birthday gift. And you just made it even better. Like, me? The Lord be knowing what you need. Lord be knowing what you need. Man. All right. Do I have time to grab some food? All right, 20 minutes. Let's throw some chicken nuggets in the air fryer and call it a day. Yep. Let's go. Y'all, today was one of them days. Like, it was one of those days. And I already knew my emotions were going to be higher today. So it was like, okay, you're going in with giving more grace. And I'm still frustrated with myself for trying to help people and get them in, and they not care or respect the time. Like, frustrations on frustrations. Today's the 3rd. Another reminder of dad. My auntie's funeral. Didn't get to make it. Mom didn't get to go. Mom did talk to one of my aunts. Great aunts, actually. It's all the things. It's all the things. And it's me trying to show up. And it's me knowing. And so here we are. Here we are. It's the rough side of business. It's the hard side of business. Just like I told Mom, I had people running behind. And it was to the level of, you only have like 20 minutes to do a session. I'm just like, a 45-minute session ran behind to the point of 20 minutes to actually do pictures. And it's just like, Y'all, editing Brittany here. I'm watching the vlog back and I was like, wait, what was the question for today? May I say no? Y'all, if this is not a full circle moment of, oh, what you should have done was said no and you didn't, and now you're paying the consequences of not saying no. I was like, how did this just perfectly align? And I'm like, okay, Lord, in the middle of the frustration, me, I must accept the fact that I dropped my boundary, and now the consequence is the frustration, the irritation, the wanting to cry, the running late on everything else, although the next thing played out. That's not the point. You said yes in a situation where you should have said no.
And I'm like, how in the world did this doggone random prompt from today hit me smack dab in my chest? Yep, I cried it out. And I was like, okay, Lord, even in the little things, even in the little things. I'm just like, okay. It's the fact that I was sitting here watching it back and I was like, wait, what was the question for today? I see you, Lord. I hear you, Lord. And here's your reminder to stick to your boundary. Just do it. Just do it. Because the consequences are sometimes not worth it. The frustrations, the irritations, and all of the other tations that go with it. But golly, that thing hit me square in my chest, full circle. I was like, mm-mm. And here we are just unfolding this thing called life. Bye.
This sucks. This sucks. But I just finished PMJ. Had dinner. Running back out. Mom needed a car wash. I was like, me too. So let me just run through the car wash real quick. So that's what I'm about to do. Go home. Send all of my church stuff. Call it a day. Call it a day. I'm grateful for the little things that you need in the middle of it. It's like, girl, my shoulders are high. I just felt it. Bring them down, Brittany. Bring them down. I'm grateful for music and how it can just take you to another place. Sometimes I'm like, is it a beautiful distraction? It may be, but it's a distraction that's much needed in this moment. So I'm finna bust Blessed Assurance on repeat until my attitude get better. And that's what we are going to do. It's gonna be better. I gotta get ready for church in the morning. Oh, man, I'm struggling with the screens. So the colors are camo. Now, you never know. It's like brown, tan, black, white, red as an accent color, I believe. And I'm like, bruh, which way can I go with the screens on this one? I have no clue. I have some brown, but it feels real fallish. I could go red and just let the camo pop. I don't know. Typically, first Sunday is the youth, and they switch Sundays. And so I can't go as fun as I would normally go first Sunday, but I'm about to pull something. I already pulled browns, but it's not vibing. It's too dark for it to be spring. So now I feel like I gotta play with the red. But we've had so much red when it comes to the background for our sermon that I'm just like, yeah, who knows? Who knows? We'll get something. That we will. So yeah, that's that on that. If you've made it this far, drop me. I need either a time or a clock in the comment section, because my people are going to be on time one day. And I will pick you all up tomorrow. Bye.